All right, hey everyone, it's Erica, and it's a really cloudy day today. Surprisingly, did not expect my island to be this gloomy and cloudy. It's 3 p.m. on my island, so that is pretty interesting, but let me see here. I'm just gonna check my mailbox real quick to see what I got. Gotta do the daily things. And all right, so I'm actually gonna get all the gifts that my villagers gave me. I honestly forgot how many, oh my gosh. I honestly forgot how many things I ordered. So as you can see, I ordered a ton of Sanrio things because I did get some Sanrio amiibos. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're just gonna have to get back to that. But let me just quickly open what gifts we got. Typically, you know how it goes. Gifts from villagers are pretty mediocre. Perfect. We have a food item here that I'm gonna get. I have not gotten this yet on my island, so that is perfect. Do I need any bunny day things? Honestly, I don't think I do. I think I'm bunny dayed out. Let me show you guys also what I did to my museum. Nothing special, but I did add a little coffee sign right here, which I thought was so adorable for, I don't know, just showcasing Brewster's Cafe. So I thought that was a really cute touch. And then as you can see, the whole right part of my island is completely empty. I'm gonna just run over there and show you guys how crazy empty this part of my island is. I mean, I fully demolished that whole area, and I'm excited to start working on it, but I'm definitely kind of scared because let's be real, well, at least for me, I just hope it rings true to my vision, and I just hope it starts to looking good. But let's get this present. Let's get this present right here. I should have known it was going to be a bunny day item, honestly, judging by the balloon, but it is what it is. Great thing though, if you guys are looking for gyroids, is if you're really trying to like terraform and do a ton of different things with your island and kind of flatten out a specific part, this is actually kind of perfect because you'll get a ton of fossils, wait, no, never mind. It's bunny, oh my gosh. I totally forgot. It's bunny day. It's bunny week. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these are not going to be fossils. They're not going to be gyroids. They're going to be eggs. Guys, I mean, I haven't encountered bunny day in a year, so I completely forgot how this goes, but this is kind of crazy. Okay, so, well, if this was any other day, ooh, okay, we have a regular, oh my god, we have a regular present, guys. Okay, but if this was any other day, I'd say, you know what, that's a good tip. In my opinion, that's a really good tip. If this was any other day, terraforming and doing all of that is really, really great. All right, and I don't know if you guys know this at all about my island, but let me go ahead and just claim my Nook Miles real quick, and then let me show you guys my laundry area too. But I don't know if I showed you guys, look at my it's honestly a terrible day, honestly, to be even showing you guys this, but this is my little laundry area. But I moved all of my vegetables here so that I can kind of start off fresh and basically continue terraforming, decorating, and doing all of that without any, distraction, anything in the way. And then of course I planted all of my white flowers here as well. Honestly, I think I have too many cosmos, but you never know how much you might need in the future. So I just kept everything here. I also put the storage unit there, which is really, really helpful if you are doing things like this. And yeah, that is about it, guys. Here's Anka just chilling. I have all my wheat plants here because I really wanted wheat to make recipes. They're just here for now. I'm gonna move them onto real soil eventually. Anka is definitely just, living her life. I'm a little bit terrified for her. As you can see, the weather is quite frightful and she is just kind of all by herself. And let me show you guys my map really quickly. So look who I have. So my empty plot of land, unfortunately, auto-populated to Ruby. So you can see here, oh, sorry, my bad, Rudy, not Ruby, but Rudy. Unfortunately, it auto-populated to Rudy. Nothing against Rudy, but, you know, definitely did not want Rudy there. So definitely, I cannot wait to, honestly, probably use one of my amiibos, probably Etoile for the first, villager possibly to replace Rudy. Hopefully that goes as planned. If not, maybe someone at the campsite can do so. But I actually wanted to show you guys what I found on Nookazon. I was actually just curious to see what are the popular villagers, because I know you guys know this already. I love Marshall, right? Marshall is my favorite villager. And I also like Shino, but other than that, I honestly have most of my favorite dreamies or my favorite villagers. But honestly, I was just really curious to see what are the popular villagers? What can we expect? You know, so let me show you guys what I found, because this is actually kind of interesting. Okay, so as you can see here, this is an Excel spreadsheet from animalcrossingportal.com, and that's a website I use frequently when I want to just kind of see what the scoop is on who is the most popular villager and when. And as you can see here, these are the votes for the villagers, and on the left you can see 1 through 15 the popular villagers, which is really, really cool to see. And over here, we're going to go over to tier 1, and that's the highest popularity, as you can see here on animalcrossingportal.com. And there are other tiers as well. So again, this is a really, really cool website. Again, this is not sponsored by any means, but this is a really nice website to go to if you're ever curious. And I was curious about the villagers I have on my island to see where they rank. All right, so we go into tier 1 and immediately we see Marshall as number 1, and then we have Shino, Raymond, Sherb, Zucker, Anka, Sasha, and I was surprised to see Marshall as number 1, to be quite honest. Marshall has been a favorite of mine for, I want to say, definitely over a year, maybe even a few months into playing Animal Crossing New Horizons for the first time back in 2020, and I'm actually surprised to see Raymond as high up as he is. I was actually expecting Raymond to be a bit lower, only because he was very, very popular when the game first launched. But now with the 2.0 characters such as Shino and Sasha, I was actually expecting Raymond to be a bit lower than Sasha, and definitely much, much lower than Shino. But he is still number 3 in terms of popularity. So I do find that really, really interesting. And yeah, Marshall's number 1. I'm actually quite shocked. Again, back when I actually looked at tier lists, I'd say probably late 2020, early 2021, definitely like Molly and Maple were very, very high up there and very sought after. A lot of cottagecore themed characters, essentially, such as, you know, Maple, Molly, Fauna, all of those villagers were definitely higher up in the list. And then, as you can see, we got Fauna, Maple, and we got Judy and Ion as well near the bottom of the tier. So yeah, highly recommend you guys go check this list out. It's just fun to see. And just out of curiosity, I decided to go onto Nookazon and go onto this list and see who is actually sought after in terms of how much money people are willing to pay, or how many bells people are willing to pay for these villagers. Again, this video is not sponsored by anybody, and including Nookazon, it's not sponsoring this video, but I decided to look up from high to low in terms of price. And here we have Judy, and as the first or one of the first people there, we have Raymond as well for 4.5 million bells ungifted. Judy, 3 million bells ungifted. So it's pretty crazy to see. Marshall's up there as well, 2 million bells ungifted from Marshall. So people are really willing to pay a lot of money for these villagers, which is absolutely crazy to see. So yeah, Judy's definitely one of the most sought after villagers, but it doesn't really correlate with the list, with the popularity. So that's an interesting thing as well that I've seen, that actually the cost of the villagers don't necessarily correlate with the popularity. So it's really interesting to see that people are willing to spend millions of bells for these villagers. But you guys know me, I do love Shino, and it turns out Shino is one of the most expensive villagers that I've actually seen for sale on Nookazon. Shino is on sale for 6 million bells and 140 Nook Mile tickets on Nookazon. So I guess ungifted. So if you're willing to spend that kind of money, then Nookazon is there. But yeah, I did find that quite interesting for sure. So yeah, in the end, I'm definitely hoping that I can replace Rudy with a Dreamy or one of my amiibos, which I think I have Etoile up next, honestly, to replace Rudy. But honestly, anything might do. I'm not sure. We'll definitely go ahead and see about that. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, this was kind of like a let's play type of video, so a little bit of gameplay, but also just a little bit of extra things, such as checking how popular some villagers are. I definitely hope to do more videos like this in the future. I would love to do more gameplay videos and just more videos that I'm definitely really passionate about in Animal Crossing. And yeah, that's about it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and who are your favorite villagers, and are you actually willing to buy any of them on Nookazon? I'm really curious, honestly. I love Marshall so much. Eventually, if I never get him on a villager hunt, I may end up paying some bells. I'm not sure. That may be the only villager that I'm truly wanting to like buy off of Nookazon. But other than that, let me know in the comments down below what you guys would do. And until then, I will see you guys again in my next video really soon.